Hi, I'm Duncan Jones and I'm Head of Strategy and Growth at Web Profits. Today I'm going to give you a simple idea which will help you get a greater return out of every piece of content that you painstakingly create. Creating content is hard. You need to come up with an awesome idea, get buy-in from colleagues, film or write the content, edit it, get compliance approval, and finally publish it. Then you have to go out and promote it. Once all is done, you then need to start again. What if I told you that there was a simple way to get way more out of every piece of content you create? Well, there is, and it's called content repurposing. All you need to do with content repurposing is ensure that every piece of content you produce can be reused across different channels, different stages of the funnel, and different campaigns. Take, for example, a piece of content I created recently. It was titled 9 Common Things That Stunt Businesses' Growth, and I initially created it for a presentation at a conference I was speaking at. Usually that would be it, and I'd move on to the next piece of content. But to get more out of it, I decided to repurpose the content, which I'd spend hours on, and get the highest return from that time possible. The first step was to film my whole talk as a piece for our Digital Insights series. It was a pretty long script, so at the same time as filming the whole video, I also filmed 9 alternative starts and endings, and ensured you could crop each of the 9 common things into their own video. The result? One long video, which we promoted on Web Profits blog, along with 9 short videos, which I could promote on LinkedIn and YouTube weekly. The next step was to convert my script for the video into an article and incorporate all of the imagery from my presentation, which had been custom designed and looked pretty good. I then went ahead and outreached to the big sites in our industry and managed to get it published as a guest post on Conversion XL. From there, I've republished the article in 2 locations, turned the content into an email for an automated sequence, and I'm now planning on turning the article into an ebook and taking each of the 9 ways and making a creative image series for Instagram. So from that one piece of content, I ended up generating a conference talk, a presentation deck, 10 videos, a guest post, 2 republished blog articles, an evergreen email, some ad campaigns, and I've got plans for more. The best part, it was a single piece of content requiring a single amount of time, effort, and brain power, meaning that my return from the initial investment is so much higher than if I'd moved on to the next piece of content. So the next time you're thinking about creating content, have a think about every possible way you could repurpose it across all the channels that you're active on. And not only will you have to create less content, you also get a better return out of the pieces that you do create. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.